Hello, and welcome to exactly 7 days since the last podcast episode. Huh, how about that? Isn't that kind of weird, Alex?
Yeah, don't worry about it.
So this is the questions of the month for June. June's been actually a pretty busy month, but we got a few questions here that are some pretty good whiz bangers. Let's start this first one with Jared. What is your stance on the ProJared scandal, and which longtime YouTuber might be next?
I'm glad we got this. I wanted to talk about this, but I figured you wouldn't want to.
It's YouTube drama bait, which if you start going down that route, like it's not like great because you're making your show all about making fun of someone else, which is not a good look.
He says to our most viewed video being about Christian.
Dab.
Anyway, so the whole ProJared thing. I was never that big of a fan of ProJared because he made fun of Sonic Adventure 2, so I'm glad he got what was coming to him. But for real though, I didn't think it was that big of a deal, but people love a good fucking cheat story, so it just blew up all over the fucking place. I did think it was really funny going to fucking 4chan with the loser that I am, and just everywhere you went, you'd see his dick. And it was never really censored either. He's got a weird mushroom-looking dick, like a bigger head than the fucking shaft. It's a really weird-looking penis. But it was all over.
Thank you for describing I managed to avoid it this whole time, so thanks.
Don't worry about it. Just think about that a little while. Just picture it. I want you to commit this to memory. I want you to think about it every time you close your eyes. All right, good. I've also taken the liberty of decorating your room with this picture.
Just making a Dungeon Dynamite reference.
Yep.
It's good. I was gonna say, oh yeah. See, Alex, gamers are well accustomed to like cheating scandals. I mean, G4, the video game channel, was 95% cheaters for like 3 years, so it's pretty natural.
That is a very, very solid point.
Which longtime YouTuber might be next? Me. I am going to expose myself in front of an audience.
Oh, it's gonna be me because I'm gonna go take a bath and sell some of that bathwater to fans.
I forget. I managed to forget about it for like 5 minutes, Alex. You just reminded me.
Yeah, don't worry. I just want to make sure you remembered.
I gotta bookmark it so I can buy more Belle Delphine fucking bathwater.
But bro, it's sold out.
She could just make more.
I'm just gonna talk about it really fucking quick because I was really funny earlier. When I saw that and someone posted it to me, I'm like, that's pretty gross and pervy, but hey, if I was a chick that was hot, I'd probably do it to make some easy money too. I mean, I literally cannot be mad at her. And then like a minute later, it hit me, and I was like, yeah, they're probably gonna drink it. And I'm like, whoa! And I like just instinctively threw up a little bit. It was so disgusting. I don't want to think about that. You know what you need,
Alex? You need to wash that down with a little bit of let me tell you about water. I got it from my toilet.
Well, oh, it'd be for the fucking Sit Boys skit, which no one else has seen yet, actually, so I can't reference it yet.
Yeah, there's a Sit Boys skit where I put my hand in a toilet. I'm probably gonna actually... That was my plan, but I ended up doing something else for 2.5 weeks that I can't talk about.
Nice.
But that was my Sit Boys plan, so now I'm doing it. Now I'm fixing it up. So, should be the cheapskates building it up again. Who do I think is the next YouTuber to get his dick exposed on the internet? I don't know. The Did You Know Gaming guy, I guess. Fuck YouTube drama.
Oh, what? You don't expect Matthew Pathy to sending out some dick pics, and then when people ask him about it, he said, hey, that's just a theory. A dick theory.
I thought Matt Pat was the Dark Souls guy. And I
no,
thought
that's
you were
funny.
Say sending out dick pics that like it's 1/10 of the image, and you have to like decrypt it and like do an ARG like fucking Dark Souls. Speaking of dick pics and ARGs, Joseph Foster wants to know, I'm getting into JRPG, but I've never played one except Pokemon. What would be a good one to start with? Preferably something sci-fi and or touchy-feely.
Let's see here. Well, it's not sci-fi, but one of the easiest beginner JRPGs out there next to Pokemon is actually the Paper Mario series, because it is a JRPG. But
yeah, technically.
Or Mario RPG, which is literally just like Final Fantasy but Mario, when they had the motherfucking timed hits.
This guy knows about timed hits.
A good one to start off with is let me think. I don't want to point you to SMT because a lot of them are very unforgiving. You could always go with Persona, but it's not really sci-fi. What is a sci-fi? Okay, well, technically Final Fantasy VII and onwards are all kind of sci-fi. because that's when they get all like really upbeat with their technology and shit. So you can always go there. I mean, you cannot go wrong with later Final Fantasies in terms of the setting. So yeah, I guess
say,
that.
Alex, you're gonna get a bunch of people mad at you because the only ones I've played, I played Final Fantasy 10 and 13, both of which are like really like touchy for some people. I liked 13. I had a pretty cool setting, but I also only played 25 hours into it, so I don't even think I got a fourth of the way through. So I mean, consider that. I mean, also consider Bug Fables coming out in September.
Well, I also only played 9 and 10, so whatever. But hey, I didn't say he can never ever play the other Final Fantasies. Remember, he's asking for ones to start with, and 7 is like the beginner one in air quotes for a lot of people. So fuck it. I mean, might as well, right?
Yeah, I guess. Fuck it. That's how I feel. Speaking of fuck it, next question here from Fox McCloud 23. What series, video game or not, do you feel ended way too soon?
Ooh.
So a series that you're like, oh hell yeah, I like this, and then it was just yoink, someone pulled the rug out from under it.
Let's see. What ended with a stupid cliffhanger that never got resolved? Well, I could always say something easy and say one of my favorite games, like hey, how Knights pretty much died, then didn't really have a good revival, and then died again and has been dead for the past decade and a half. I could always bring that up. That ended way too soon. Let's see.
This is probably one of those questions that we should have thought about beforehand, huh?
Hey, I got a couple answers. You always see something like Just Set Radio. Only ever had 2 games. And really, there's no excuse to not have a third one. When it comes to TV shows, I don't watch a lot of TV, so I don't really have a good answer for that. But what about you, Tad?
Well, I've got a TV show that ended too late. That's House. House had like 14 fucking seasons, and it really didn't need that many. Oh fuck, it's hard to think of. Well, The Wolf Among Us, that Telltale game, only got 1 season, which that was a really fun season, and I wish they got another one. But I think I fell into the trap that literally everyone else did, where we just assumed that all of their games sold as well as The Walking Dead, so they weren't, gonna go bankrupt.
Haha, oops.
Other series that I feel ended way too soon. I'm gonna stretch this one a little bit and stretch it to a company that like ended way before. The people who made Dungeons of Dreadmore, Gaslamp Games, they died after during production of their second game, and they never got to make anything else.
Oh, and, really?
That sucks because they were really fun. So well, I wish they didn't die out so fast.
But I have a question. You can still buy Dungeons, whatever the fuck, their game on Steam, right?
Yeah.
So where does the money go if the company's not around anymore?
I don't know. I assume it's whoever owns the IP.
Interesting.
Next question here from Benedetto. What are your fast food tier lists? Let's start. All right, Alex, let's go from F to SSX tricky.
So we're going bad first.
Yeah, what is the F of fast food? Obviously, Kentucky Fried Chicken.
Oh, I was gonna say Taco Bell.
Alex, that's a tough sell there. That's really an F?
What, you like Taco Bell, bitch?
If I have no money and I want something that's sort of like food, yeah, I'll eat Taco Bell. I'll eat garbage if you give it to me. There's an Onion article that was Pizza Hut unveils new pizza that's literally garbage on a pan. It was one of the video ones, so it's like it was like Tom Pizza Hut, owner of Pizza Hut, and he's like, we just didn't know. I've never seen anyone eat the stuff that we already have, so one day we just grabbed some garbage out of the trash can at the office, and that's what happened. So the worst is probably KFC. It's just fucking nasty. It makes you sick every time.
Now, I will say KFC is still bad. If I was Taco Bell's F, I would put KFC at like D.
I'd put it at K. We have fun here.
We got a jokester, everybody. Hey, laugh it up. Hey, come on, let's clap for that. It was real fucking funny. All right,
Let's just skip to the top because no one cares about the middle. When you look at a tier list, you look at the very top and the very bottom. You don't give a shit about the middle.
Yeah, pretty much. So the best fast food. Now, we're talking about the entire chain as a whole, right? Not like specific pieces of food.
Just everything as a whole. Because for me, it's Jimmy John's.
I was gonna say, does Pizza Hut count as fast food?
Yeah, technically.
Well, it takes a while to make a pizza though. So I was thinking, like, if they don't count, I was gonna say Jack in the Box, but if Pizza Hut does count, then I'll say Pizza Hut. So it's between those two.
I've literally never been to a Jack in the Box. What the fuck do they sell?
You live in Illinois. There's literally one Jack in the Box in the entire state. At least that was only one before I moved out of there. But it's mostly a Western-like organization. So like there's two on the street I live on. One to the left and one to the right. They love them out here. They have these delicious little fucking burgers. They're like White Castle tiny, but like these little burgers, right? And these good fucking fries. They taste so goddamn good. I get this one specific like burger there. It's so fucking delicious, dude. It's got like bacon on it and shit. I don't get any mayonnaise though, because mayonnaise is fucking gross. Oh, it's so delicious. And it's so fucking. It's like $8. It's not the cheapest thing in the fucking world, but I also get a lot of fucking fries. But it's good. I love that place.
Don't they have tacos?
I don't fucking know. I order one thing there. Dab.
Jesus, you really are a boomer.
Yes.
All right, next question from Zippy. If you had to die of a disease, which would it be?
Ted, you didn't.
For me, it would be having too big of a penis disease.
Well, first off, Ted, you didn't actually say your favorite one. I did.
Yeah, I said Jimmy John's.
Ah, fuck, it's right. Fuck Jimmy John's. All right, so anyway, if I had to die from a disease, he got me. I literally cannot argue that. He was completely right. All right, moving on. All right. So, Zippy, if I had to die of any disease whatsoever, it would be stupid idiot brain fungus. You laughed. You can't call that joke stupid if you laughed at it, Tad.
Maybe I have stupid idiot brain fungus because I laughed at it. Fuck off, Alex. I hate you so much. Then again, I mean, my answer wasn't much better.
Fucking totally got you. You thought I was gonna reference that? Nah, gotcha. Sidewinded you. All right, next question.
Epic. Dabbed.
All right, next question.
This one's from Legendary Zephyr. What's your favorite voice line from a fighting game? Like attack barks, opening interactions, yada, yada, yada.
All right. So this one I actually was thinking about for a little while before we went in this. There's a lot of really good lines, but my favorite, I have two. I'm gonna cheat and say two because one's in combat, one's after combat.
Let me say mine first. All
right.
I'm pretty sure I know what yours is. So my favorite like voice line is in Dragon Ball FighterZ, Vegito says, "Come on already," when he counters a move. And when I played against Alba from Henshin Homies, rest in peace, I would use that move, and then I combo into it. The combo did no fucking damage at all, but it took about 45 seconds. And he would go full, like, screeching ape mad, because I'd counter him or bait it out. Like, I'd walk right up to him, and obviously he's gonna attack as soon as he wakes up, because he's Elba. And I hit him with the counter, and he just fucking lose it. So I love it. Now. It's my favorite voice line in a fighting game.
Now, my favorite voice line is actually from Street Fighter 4. I really, really, really like DJ's Ultra 2, where he fucking pulls out the little maracas and he goes like, "I'm getting lost in the beat!" And he fucking like rapid punches you and just beats the living shit out of you. I fucking love that line because landing that Ultra is kind of hard. So when you do get it, it feels like 10 times as satisfying. You get it?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I fucking love that line. But my second one is a little cheat. It's after a battle. It's before a battle. It's when they like meet up. Where Guido, Kuramasa Guido, I don't know how to say his name. It's fucking Japanese, right?
From Samurai Showdown, right?
The big ass red dude. He says, "Hey, I gotta make this quick. I'm late for my NAMBLA meeting."
What did he mean by this?
What did he mean by this? Or not like how Mario's saying, "This place reeks of evil and gym socks."
I'm thinking the red guy's kind of based, Alex.
But yeah, those are my answers.
Those are awful. I hate it. Next question here is from Officer Awu. Hey, Alex, I remember you mentioning that you started to watch My Hero Academia. So, who is best girl?
Easy peasy lemon squeezy, Jiro. I fucking love Jiro so much. She is so goddamn adorable. Look at her go.
Is that the one with the really long ears that are like headphone jacks?
Yes.
Why?
It's Headphone Girl. I really, really like her aesthetic. And I like how she's like got this little yeah, there's a tiny little bit of like bitchiness in her. It like just works perfectly well.
So
it's very
if she has two headphone jacks, what the fuck does she just plug one into her phone and then the other one just hangs there?
Oh, you don't actually know what her power is. Okay. So she's got the little earphone things. What they do is she can plug them into like a speaker or something and send out a resonation of her heartbeat, but really, really, really fucking loud, like eardrum popping loud. So she has the big
what does she do if something doesn't match that?
Well, that's what her outfit is for, because the heroes build their outfits around their power. She's got the little speaker things on her hands to plug them into, but she also has the big ass ones on her boots for like an extra like boost of it. But she can also use it for more utility based things, like she can plug it into a wall and like hear people like coming for them. She can use it like scout out shit. It's multi-purpose.
Okay. I mean, I've watched one episode of My Hero Academia, so I don't really know that much.
Then there's
I know enough to complain.
Oh, well, it's really good. I think you would actually really like it. But I'm going to take another two. The second best girl, though, is May.
Uh-oh.
May, the chick who builds stuff. I fucking love her, too. She's so goddamn funny, because all she gives a shit about is, like, building things. So she doesn't really care about, like, doing anything else. It's like, she makes up this whole, like, scenario with Ida, saying that she wants to be a really good hero, and she uses the opportunity just to keep dodging his attacks and show off her equipment to everyone who's in the crowd watching. And then once she's done going through all of them on a checklist, she just steps out of bounds and makes herself lose. She didn't give a shit whatsoever about the competition. She just wanted to like make money.
I like it. It's kind
She's
of
fucking great. Anyway, is that all the questions?
Hold on, there's a truck going through.
Oh, dude, based.
That truck was late for his NAMBLA meeting.
Oh, bros.
Yeah, I think that that was all the questions for June. Keep an eye out. Like I said early on, Sit Boys should probably come out this month. Like, if it gets further along and I can't do what I want to do, I'm just gonna fucking dump it. So, it's definitely going to come out this month for sure. Hopefully I could fix it and make it entertaining.
What I was gonna say is that to go along with Sit Boys with the fans here. So, are you going to show them all of it, or are you just going to kind of do a best of compilation like I suggested?
That's probably what we're gonna do, because originally it was shot as a best of for like a fake show, and it was too long. There's too much stuff because I didn't realize, like, I didn't think about the fact that there's like visuals. So whoops, oopsie poopsie.
Oh, it's part of the working experience.
Yeah. And working is equivalent to death. So work as little as you can. This is my advice to you, dear listener. Work as little as you possibly can. This is what life is. Life is a balance of working as little as humanly possible and getting paid enough to live. You balance those. You never want one to go too far. Because if you're making too much money, then unless you get really lucky, you're working too hard. You know? Never work. Work is death.
Wagie stuck in his cagie while Need is home, fat and lazy.
Literally. All right, let's go ahead and do the last shout-outs. Alex, do you still have the list in front of you, or did you throw it away, you fuck?
Sweetie, sweaty, I got it right here.
Okay, once I stop, you just finish it, I guess. Fuck it. All right, so I want to give a shout-out to Officer Awu, Legendary Zephyr, Jaren Kiwi, Gaupamore, I think it's Gaupamore, Alex F.
We got James Tunnison, I think that's how you say it. We got Fox McCloud 23, Asirius, Phil the Muffin, Laura's the Ninth, and then Tad's mom.
That's right, baby. I got my mom giving me money on Patreon. I got it made.
All right, so I have to ask, how much is she giving you? Because it's really funny to me. I hope she's giving you like at least one, like only the lowest amount, $1 entire. Here you go, Tattles.
This is how the amount of money that I receive is how I judge my self-worth. So, you know, I have an idea for a really fun episode that I'm gonna try and put together soon. Hopefully it comes out just cool. It's about a It's about a fake company and a fake video game with a fake person at the helm who is like paying people on Instagram to advertise his fake game. It's pretty crazy. So look forward to that. And all that nonsense in the description. You guys got it. You got it. You got it. I'm butchering the outro. That's fine.
Don't worry about it.
I want another sandwich, so I'm gonna stop recording.
Oh, dude, we're so based.